Hey, I'm Pastor Fred. This is The Follow Through. We're listening to God and we're also living for Him. Today we're going to talk about satisfaction, right? The Stones, the Rolling Stones sang, I can't get me no satisfaction. Then I try and I try and I try, but I can't get no, right? And that seems to be, I don't know, man, like the theme song for the world. Give any time, right? Any time period, mankind just that satisfaction thing is just so elusive to us, isn't it? To where we can sit back and go, yeah, I'm good. God's got me. I'm taken care of, right? It always seems like to be something else and we're chasing it. And when we get what we think is going to satisfy us, quite often it's underwhelming. And even sometimes it takes more than it gives. That's just the problem. And I want to expose that today as reality, right? And maybe the reason why we lose hope so often are having issues. So Matthew 5, we're looking at the Beatitudes in here. And Jesus says, blessed, right? That's the word we're going to see each and every time. And blessed means like this is the best of all possible outcomes, situations. This is where you want to be, how you want to be. And God's going to dial that in. So he says, blessed are those who do what in verse 6? Who hunger and thirst for righteousness. Why? I mean, because being hungry doesn't sound like a good idea, right? But actually they will be satisfied. They will be satisfied. See, but the question is, what are we hungering for? It could be more stuff. We could be hungry for popularity. We might be hungry for power. There's all sorts of things. The approval of others. So I might be hungering and thirsting for that. And again, those pictures, it's not just you're striving for it, but you're just hungry for it. And you know how you get when you're hungry? You get desperate and you get that. And so he's saying we should be hungry and thirsty for something else, and that is what? Righteousness. In other words, God's kind of life. God's kind of way of living. Hungering for Him to remind me again that I can't save myself, to remind me again that even though I have failed, even though I have sinned and fallen short of His glory, that He loves me, His Son Jesus died on that cross for me. Yeah, for me. Yeah, for you. And loves us and cares about us and is going to be with us. Let's hunger and thirst after that, because that is the only thing that's going to satisfy us. Why? Because all the other things will fade, break, wear out, become irrelevant, obsolete, you name it. Every gadget, everything, the new phone, you're going to need another one, right? The battery's going to wear out. It's going to go into a giant pile, and you're going to have to get another one. And you're going to think that satisfies you, but it doesn't. That new relationship, that new this, that new that, and it just doesn't satisfy. But God His love it never changes. It's solid. You can count on it every moment. He will always have what you need right when you need it. Now again, in the moment, it may not feel that way. It might feel very frustrating, it might feel very difficult. I want to be honest, I want to be upfront about that. Right, we're not sugarcoating anything here. Man, His love is real. His heart is huge. His hands are the ones that made the universe, and they hold you in them right now, and He is with you. That's what Jesus is trying to say. Let's hunger and thirst after the right thing. And it's not elusive. See, that's the other thing. Like all that other stuff seems to be kind of elusive. And the closer we get to it, it seems the further away it gets. But He's given us this ultimate satisfaction right here, right now. Talk to you next time for another follow through.